Hi guys, Cindy here. So it's Sunday night and I'm wanting to do some nails before work tomorrow. First, I'll give you an update on the Dashing Diva press-ons. They're very pretty. I like the way they feel and everything, but the adhesive doesn't stick very well. It doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't stick as well as these little adhesives that we get from Wish or wherever. Anyway, so we're going to try to do some aurora nails, and if they don't look good, I'll just have to pull them off and do some pre-made nails. Now, I'm using these little short squares that I got from Amazon. Can y'all see that good? Because, I'm still babying these two nails, especially this one. I can't have anything too long to put any pressure on it. All I'm using is adhesive tabs, so it's not going to last but a day or so, but that's okay, because I get bored and want to change them anyway. The only thing is, right now, I've got to keep them short. In fact, it's been so long since I've typed, and, any longer in this nails, I don't even know if I could. But anyway, right now, we're just keeping them short. And I had some coffins, but they was a little bit longer, and I'm just afraid of putting pressure on that nail, so we're not doing it. So let's put these away real quick. And then the next thing we're using is this, what's it called? It's called iMethod Fantasy Nail Powder. And I got that off Amazon a while back, and I have tried it off camera, so hopefully we can do a halfway decent job with it. I was just putting stuff up if you're listening to some crumbling. Anyway, it did come with some instructions, and I was thinking this was aurora powder, which I don't know if there's any difference in this and aurora powder or not. Anyway, it tells you to, can y'all see the instructions? It tells you to, use a base coat, cure it 100%. It tells you to use 2 thin top coat or color coats, which I'm not going to do. And it says any color is okay, but it wants you to use black, but I'm not going to do, because the aurora nails I have seen have all been clear. And, we might do some shattered glass nails or something, but that wouldn't use this. And then it wants you to use a gel top coat, which I've got my Couture that I can use, and let it dry till it feels sticky. But I think I'm going to use, I don't think I'm going to use anything. I think I'm going to use the A Pink and see how that works. I did buff these so that hopefully it'll stick a little bit better. And it says to only cure it 80%, so I'm going to just cure it about 30 seconds, and hopefully that'll be, it says it needs to feel sticky. And then, what are we going to do? I've got these little things that I got from Shein. I bought some cellophane things from Amazon, and I spent good money on them. I wish I'd have read the reviews before I bought them, because I thought they were going to transfer, and they didn't. And this here, it looks like it's pretty much the same thing, except that they're pre-cut out for me. So we don't know if we're going to do all 10 nails, but we'll do some of them. Maybe the big nails. We'll see. We might do all 10. Okay. So, I got my lamp out. Let me grab this A Pink. For some reason, I kind of wasn't going to use it. I was going to use a solid color because of, like this one nail is still dark. It's going to probably just have to grow out from that fungus that got on it. I think it was from the Kiss press on. It's because it didn't stick good, but it wasn't loose enough to come off, and they don't go from sidewall to sidewall on me. And if you do take them sidewall to sidewall, they don't want to stick good at all. So I don't know. Anyway, live and learn. We're not going to buy no more of those. We might buy some glue on nails, but we're not going to buy any more of the Impress. We'll just use the ones I have and keep them on for a day or so and pull them off and just. So let's get started. So this is some A Pink. I bought this from the Couture website. And so it's sort of clear, but it's got a little bit of a pink cast. So I need to be super duper careful just to keep it just on the nail and not on the skin. Of course, my fingers, they don't like it on the skin or nail. So this is the one that's got fungus. I assume it's fungus. I put some stuff on it, although I didn't today. I just did it that one day. I just put alcohol and put more nail polish remover on it. Not remover, 2 base coats. I'm just keeping an eye on it. And this one finger that was breaking down, I thought it was an allergic reaction, and it may very well be. But whenever I was kind of looking at fungus and stuff, it said even just brittle nails is a sign. But my brittle nails could just be from, anyway, brittle. I am taking some vitamins. You know, I get lazy and don't do that, but I'm starting to be a little bit more religious. Try to help my nails and help the rest of my body too. So, we'll do one hand at a time. So, this will give it a little bit of a pink cast, but I'm only going to do one coat. I'm not doing a whole lot of coats. So we're fixing to stick it in for 30 seconds. It said 120. I'm going to change it to 30. I might do 10 more seconds after that because it said make it 80% done. So if I do 30 seconds and then 10 seconds, maybe 10 more seconds. Although this is pretty clear, it shouldn't take a long time to cure. It's the dark colors that you have to make sure they'll get good and cured or they'll peel off. So, okay, let's do 10 more seconds. You know, yeah, how do you know it's 80% done? I guess if you know that you're supposed to do it 1 minute, then you say, okay, I'm going to do it 40 seconds. I'm going to do 10 more seconds, and that should not be a full minute, but it should be, 80%. Hopefully it'll still be sticky. Okay, so let's take this. We want it to be sticky. Alrighty, so I got some more stuff I want to do too. Hopefully it's warming up. We might feel a little bit more like it. Okay, so we're just patting that on. What do we call this? Fantasy something or other? Well, when we get done getting it on. So it said black is better. We didn't use black. And it looks like it's just getting on wherever I put the polish. The polish I didn't. It's not sticking, but that's okay. So this is not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it might be okay anyway. I thought it was aurora powder. I guess there's a difference. We might just leave this on and not use the... We'll stick one of those on and see how they look. If y'all know the difference of aurora powder and this, was it unicorn powder? But tell me, and I'll see if I can get it. This says Fantasy Nail Powder. I got it from Amazon. So it's not doing every inch, which you wouldn't expect it to. I had some foil I could have used, but like I said, the one foil didn't stick, but I have some other foil that's just kind of shimmering. And it came like, I don't have a whole lot of that because it came like in other, like with a bunch of all kinds of mixed stuff. Okay, so here's this fantasy stuff that I thought was going to be aurora powder. And keep in mind, it's only going to be where you put the polish. So even if you'd put black on, if you had not got every inch of the top coat, it still wouldn't have got it. So let's do the other hand real quick. It did stick. I'm making sure you guys can see. I don't like getting all off focus. Now, the last time I tried this, I don't recall it being this silvery. Maybe it was. Maybe I had a color underneath it. I know I didn't do black. I might have done white. Because I don't like a lot of black. Well, at least it's covering up everything. I was afraid this adhesive was going to, show through. A lot of those like French type press-ons that you get from Shein, they give you the adhesives, but then that adhesive will show through. Little clear ones. Good. I'm hoping this looks okay. Right now I'm not too terribly excited just about the plain silver. I guess each his own. Okay, so let's put this in for 30 seconds while I chit chat. So what do y'all think about this? Let's see while this is in. What does it say? Seems like whenever I was kind of looking at it, I don't know, doesn't really say much. Chrome nail powder is what it says. Okay, I guess that was my bad. I should have known better. I don't know. Okay, let's do 10 seconds and then 10 more seconds. Now 10 more seconds. Now then, I'm going to use some of just the old-fashioned nail adhesive, like for foil, to try to stick these things on here. Because, and I'm just going to grab the first one. Can you see it? It's got a little bit of a blue tint. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. And here's my tweezers. And I think we're just going to, let's see, how many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we've got some big ones there and a few little ones. Let's, I'm not going to do a whole lot on here. I just want to keep as much of the chemicals just in case I accidentally get it on my skin. Keep that down to a minimum. So let's do, I'm just putting a little bit on, letting it dry. Because we're going to put a top coat over that too. Okay, we're just going to do maybe these 3, maybe the pinky. We'll leave the thumb alone. And, okay, we'll let that dry and hope I don't make too big of a mess. We forgot to do the chrome powder on the other one. So, let's go ahead and be super careful. Try to get the chrome powder on this hand while we're letting those others dry. And I'm having to use my non-dominant hand. Yep, it was definitely easier with the other hand. But we will do it. I do appreciate people that compliment some of my old videos. You compliment my nails. That was, I don't know what kind, if I was, sticking them on with the gel then. And, I've kind of gone through spells. And, even if I'm lazy, I'm at least going to put some press-ons or something on them. For one thing, it keeps them from snapping off. If you just like use the little adhesives and have nails just the size of yours, it'll be a little bit of protection. You can't leave them on very long. I mean, unless you've got good sturdy fingers that can handle the glue, then you can leave them on, as long as you want. But these little adhesive, especially after this one turned dark, I would just say a couple days. So I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money on nails and spend a whole lot of time messing with them if you're not going to do acrylic or something. But I've seen a whole lot of people with snapped off nails down, it hurt, down to the quick and below. And I understand. We have a lot of nail salons around here. A lot of the women, that's kind of what they do for their little me time, their little treat to themselves. So I don't blame them if that's what makes them happy and they don't want to take the time and mess up their bathroom and buy all the stuff to do it themselves, then that's fine. Most people, I don't know if people around here get a whole lot of designs. They like the little French. The ones that I see. Okay, let's get that lid back on so I don't spill it. So we can use it again another day. Get it on good. Okay. And we'll get that in the box. There, one last thing we have to deal with. Now then, let's go ahead and, so this can be drying, get some foil glue here. I have to check my stash, make sure I'm not running out of this old-fashioned glue. I got plenty of foils. I've even pulled some out I was thinking about using, but no, I've been wanting to do auroras. This is about the third or fourth time I've tried to do it. I've done several just on my own, and I don't even think I recorded or anything, but it was such a disaster. I might have recorded and then just said, no, forget it. We're not doing it. So, now I've got adhesive on my hand. That was a dumb thing to do. Anyway, on my fingers. So let's get some. We're just going to try square. Let me get some alcohol real quick. Wipe these fingers off. That was a dumb thing I did. There's the alcohol. I wiped that brush off with my fingers. I wasn't thinking. Now my fingers are sticky. Okay. Let's see if we can get that off. Alrighty. So I think we're good to go now. Uh-oh, sorry about that, guys. So, okay, let's see what we're going to do here. Let's just do a square. Did we do all of them or just the middles? I'm going to put a little bit more on this pinky because I don't think I've put any on the pinky. Ugh, I'm going to have to get some alcohol now. Everything's sticky now. That was a dumb thing I did. A little bit more. And we lift it off the thumb. Okay, let's go. The one thing about these, I think these was only like $1 and $1.50, and they was already cut out for you, so that was nice. And it's not a sticker, you just lay it on. I hope this will lay down flat for me when we get the gel polish on there. That's one of the problems I've had was, you know, they didn't want to lay flat and it was sticking up. But with these little pre-cut ones, maybe it'll be okay. Okay, let's get some scissors, cut that edge off. Hold on. If these were cut, I need to pull these little tiny scissors out. So, all I got's my gross scissors that I was using to cut off glue tips and stuff. So. I'd be super disappointed if these are as bad as the others. Some of them, I like cut out little strips and everything, and then they was, I don't know how this is going to work out. Well, we try. That's all we can do, right? Okay, so let's use another little one. Okay, so let's see how the other hand's going to be. At least you can see how it looks with little versus big. Of course, this one finger, he's almost as big as my middle finger there. It's not centered, but oh well. These aren't staying on but a few days anyway because we don't have the glue on. Uh-oh, looks like I scratched that one a little bit. That was probably when I was cutting. One more. There we go. Okay, let's see how it's going to work out. I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more of this adhesive off my finger. I can tell you it sticks. Because I used alcohol once. It didn't want to get much off. A little bit more off, maybe. That was a really dumb thing I did. I just wasn't even thinking. Okay, so let's see what's going to do next. We're going to use, this says top coat. We've got some base coat. So we're going to use some top coat versus the A pink. And so a lot of people will, how about us using base coat first? Kind of go around that a little bit. Because a lot of people will kind of take builder gel. Well, I think I've got some more builder gel, but I don't want to use it. Let's see if we can take a little base coat around here. I'm afraid this is going to stick up on me and I'm not going to like it. And I can tell you, cutting up those little foils in tiny pieces, it is hard to do. Even if you don't care about the shape or anything. So let's do these for 30 seconds. I don't know. I thought this would be better because they were pre-cut versus the, crappy ones that I cut. I don't know though. But I saw people like pushing like builder gel and stuff and like thickening it up and then on top. Well, that's just more work than I want to do. Plus, there's so much potential getting it on your finger that I don't want to do that. Okay. Seems like that kind of wants to stiffen it up. So I don't know, guys. This is probably a fail. We'll see. We'll do a thing of top coat. So anyway, I don't know. I think that would bug me to death having those tips like that. Anyway, we're not going to do the other hand. Oh, we've already got them on there. It really stiffened them up a little bit. The gel did. Before we do that other hand, let's just put some top coat on it, see what's going to happen. I'm not absolutely, guarantee you, I'm not sitting around with builder gel and doing the insides and stuff. We're just probably going to have to try shattered glass nails next time. That may be easier. Just a few little strips. We'll see. I might change my mind once we get this all on. This one pinky's not looking good. I guarantee you, I'm not going to like that. So, even with the little pre-cut pieces, I'm not able to get a good one. That's kind of disappointing, guys. I thought for sure that would do it. And I guess if I was happy to like build it all up, then that would be different. But we did put a little base coat on there. Let's do 30 more seconds. So here's what they look like with nothing. Okay, which we can't leave it that way. All we did was just put a little base coat, try to get it to stick down. And all that did was kind of make it harder. So, I don't know. I'm going to call this a fail. Aurora nails are a lot harder to do than they look. Even if you get the pre-cut pieces. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. I guess it's not that bad. I don't like that little sticking up piece. This has got a sticking up piece too, though. This one, little teeny tiny one's not that bad. It's a little bit better. So let's see about this hand here. Let's smash these down a little bit better. Okay? As long as we're messing around. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do base coat, so at least both hands will be the same there. But we did try to smash it down a little bit more. These, I mean, I'm still not crazy about them, but they're a lot better off than the ones that I hand cut. Because the ones I hand cut, they were too, well, I used them on kind of longer nails. It was on a weekend, and we was going out with someone, and I was just mortified. I was picking at those dumb things at a restaurant. And I can't remember what the bottom, I know I tried to use that powder. I don't think I used the foil. Okay, so let's do this for 30 seconds. So I don't know. I don't like the way it sticks up. And I don't know how many coats of top coat you can use. I think it'll start peeling off. So that's what people have done was they've gone and kind of built this up so that it's not sticking up, and I'm too lazy to do that. I think that's what's going on. Okay, let's try top coat. See how this looks. And it's not just how it looks, it's how it feels too. Is it going to be bugging you having that sticking up like that? I'm sure glad I did not glue these things on. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them on or not. We'll see. I'm afraid I will pick them off. I'm afraid that's what I'm going to do, guys. We will try, next time we will try shattered glass nails. That will be tricky too, because I got to cut out, I'll have to cut all those little things up, and then we'll have to try to be real strategic and place them on. Okay. Let's do 30 minutes, 30 seconds, I mean. What would y'all think? Would that bother you guys? Let me know in the comments. Would you wear these to work or around the house? Do you think that sticking up edge like that's just going to bug you to death? And you would pull it off with your teeth? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do if I keep them on. Okay, so here's our aurora nails. Okay, I don't think I'm going to wear them. I think that's going to bug me. I think if I had took the time and done a builder gel around it, it could have. But one, you risk doing it on yourself. Easier said than done. The people I've seen doing it, they've done it on like little press-on stands, and they've put in a lot of work, even just like for one nail, or they've done it on someone else. So anyway, for me, I'm calling this a fail. The powder, I don't know. I think that if you can keep it to sit down, you're good. But that's going to take builder gel, and you can't do it on yourself. You're going to have to either do it on someone else or doing it on a little stand. And so, anyway, we might try it again another day. We might say take 2. Okay, well, I'm going to go. It's getting late. I got to get to bed. And I'll see you guys later. And thanks for watching my videos. Bye-bye.